नमस्कार सम्पूर्णलाई हार्दिक स्वागत छ। तिलोत्तमा नगरपालिकाको आयोजनामा हामी एससी अनलाइन कक्षा सञ्चालन गर्नमा हामी अनलाइनबाटै यहाँहरूको माझमा कक्षाहरू सञ्चालन गर्नेछौँ र यहाँहरूले जुम डाउनलोड गरिसक्नु भएको छ भने आइडी र पासवर्ड हानेर यहाँ जोइन हुन सक्नुहुनेछ, सहभागी हुन सक्नुहुनेछ। र सम्पूर्ण साथीहरूलाई हामी हार्दिक आग्रह गर्न चाहन्छौँ, यो लकडाउनको समयमा कोरोनाको एउटा सन्तास फैलिरहेको अवस्थामा बाहिर ननिस्किनु होला र अत्यावश्यकै परेमा यहाँहरू एकदमै सुरक्षित तरिकाले बाहिर निस्किन अनुरोध गर्न चाहन्छु र सकेसम्म त तपाईँहरू बाहिर ननिस्किएकै राम्रो हो, किनकि बाहिर निस्किनु भनेकै एउटा रोग तपाईँले घरमा लैजानु हो। यही भन्दै आजको अनलाइन कक्षा सञ्चालन गर्न गइरहेका छौँ। तिलोत्तमा नगरपालिकाको आयोजनामा यो सञ्चालन गर्न गइरहेको कक्षालाई हामी 6वटा विषय यहाँहरूको माझमा अध्यापन गराउनेछौँ र 1 बजेदेखि यो कक्षा सञ्चालन हुनेछ र सम्पूर्ण कक्षाहरूलाई हामी टाइममा समयमा यहाँहरूलाई उपलब्ध समयमा कक्षा सञ्चालन गर्न गइरहेका छौँ। र आजको पहिलो कक्षा अङ्ग्रेजी विषयको हुनेछ, जुन अङ्ग्रेजी विषयलाई यहाँहरूको माझमा अङ्ग्रेजी विषयका विषय शिक्षक श्री चण्डी प्रसाद पाण्डेज्यूले यहाँहरूलाई सहजतापूर्वक कक्षा लिनुहुनेछ र यहाँहरूलाई कुनै कन्फ्युजन भएमा या केही समस्या भएमा पनि यहाँहरूले जिज्ञासा राख्न सक्नुहुन्छ र यहाँहरूले कुनै पनि डिस्टर्बेन्स
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. It's me, Chandi Prasad Pandey, English teacher of Sankarnagar Durgadatta Secondary School, Tilottama to Sankarnagar. We are here from Tilottama Municipality on virtual classes, and today, by coincidence, the day today is the last day of 2076, and I'm here with another topics of the grammar, that is preposition. In our previous class, dear students, we had talked something about prepositions. You know that prepositions are the words which are used in the sentences to relate different components of the sentences, to connect the different parts of the sentences before or after the nouns or pronouns. That is preposition. In previous class, we even talked about the various classification of the prepositions, different types of the prepositions, simple prepositions, compound prepositions, phrasal prepositions, participle prepositions. And today, I am going to deal you with important prepositions which are usually asked in the SEE question papers. Because you know that this is exam oriented class, you are studying all the text, because we have lots of time now. You have revised various textbooks, question collection papers, you have solved different sets of papers also. In this situation, at a glance, I am presenting you some of the important prepositions according to the groups. First of all, I am going to share you the prepositions of locations or place. Are you clear, dear students? Okay. And I would like to mention you that at the nearly later part of the class, you can show your reactions also. You can provide us feedbacks, either the voice is clear or not, is something missing in our discussion or not, or there can be another alternative answers. Various things can be there, because it is difficult to finish all the prepositions in a single class. So due to the limitation of the time, we have to finish most of the important exercises related to the prepositions. That's why, dear students, I would like to remind you, let's remember what are the prepositions of locations or place. Good. In, at, on, along, over, under, above, below. Let's think, please. What else can be there? Between, among, around, and others. Among them, dear students, let's talk about in. While talking about the location preposition in, because the same preposition in comes in the topics of the preposition of time. In the reference of location or place, in denotes something that is inside the boundary or before the large places like country, provinces, district, etc. For example, we are living in the room. We live in Nepal, province number 5. Okay. Let's talk about another preposition of the place, that is at. Comparatively, dear students, at is used before the small places. At the side of, for example, we live in Rupande at MoneyGram. In comparison of MoneyGram, we can tell in this way also, we live in MoneyGram at Prabhatpath. If two places are mentioned there, the bigger places, before the bigger places, we have to use in, and before the small places, we have to use at. Okay. Similarly, another preposition of the location is on. You know, on, what is the condition, dear students? Okay, you can guess from my sentence. I am sitting on the chair. I am sitting on the chair. Then what is the use of on, dear students? If something is tossed with surface, but that is stable, we use on. Okay, you are sitting on your bed, aren't you? Yes. Similarly, along. If something tossed with surface, but if that is in the motion, we use along. The pen is on my hand and I am doing nothing. What can I say? That the pen is on my hand. But if the pen is moving, dear students, I can use the sentence, the pen is along my hand, because it is moving on the surface. Okay. Similarly, another preposition of the location is over. Over. You know, the sentence, because I have to give you the examples to make you understand and remember these things. There is the sky over us. There is the sky over us, you know, because that is directly upside, but untouched. We use over in that case. There is the sky over us. Another one, just opposite of over, is, dear students, under. Under, you know, what sentence can be there? We are living under the sky. If the sky is over us, we are living under the sky. It means directly downward, but untouched. In that condition, we use under. Okay. Similarly, dear students, another preposition of the location is above. You know, above, above. Above is unstately, upside, but untouched. You know, the helicopter is flying above us because it cannot be flying over us for a long time. So it is, surely it is upside, but it is not state. So above is used unstately, upside, but untouched. Similarly, the opposite of above is below. That is quite opposite of below. You know, below is quite opposite of above. That is also unstately, downward, but if that is untouched. Answer the questions given below, because that is not directly under it. It is unstate, so that is below. The next preposition of the location, dear students, that is between. And you know very well, Nepal is between India and China. What does it mean? If there are two persons or two objects, we use between. And for the same meaning, if there are many objects or many persons, we use among. If there are many objects, many persons, we use among. My house is among many other houses. It means there are so many houses next to my home. So among. Among many Asian countries, Nepal is less influenced by COVID-19. Okay, we can say this sentence up to now. Okay, this is contextual sentence, dear students. Among means, and another preposition of the location is around. Around means that the students have visited that Barahi temple in Pokhara. Yes, surely. Most of you have visited that temple. Okay. Around the temple, there is the lake. So around means at the round of. I try to mention you, remind you some of the prepositions of location, dear students. Now, I am sharing you some prepositions of direction. Let's remember what can be the prepositions which indicate direction. Okay, from. From means path, from. And just opposite of from is to, pointing the fixed destination. That is to. The bus from Butol goes to Kathmandu. Okay, to is the preposition which shows the destination. Similarly, the next preposition is towards. To and towards, somehow they sound similar, but they are different also. To indicates the fixed destination, whereas towards indicate that unfixed destination. Sometime we say, where are you going? In the answer of that question, I'm going to Butol. But sometime we can say, I'm going towards Butol. If you say to Butol, exactly you are going to Butol. But if your answer is, I'm going towards Butol, you might go to Saina Maina or Devda also, near to Butol. That's why to and towards are slightly different. Another preposition of the direction is into. Okay, if something is within the boundary but moving, in the state of moving, that is into. For example, the students are playing into the field, into the ground. The next one is through. We very much use this phrase, preposition, in our sentences. Through means passing from one point to another point. Through. You know, the Mahindra highway, or that Mahindra Lokmarga, passes through various districts of the Tarai. Means it passes from one point to another point. Okay, dear students, these are the prepositions of direction. And while sharing these, some of the collection, dear students, I would like to remind you, there can be some other prepositions related to location or direction, but I have selected these, which are mostly examination. Similarly, dear students, that is very important group, the prepositions of time. Okay, either it is visible or not. Not now. You will give in the feedback distance. We hope that the class today, you are listening and you are looking also, you are watching us very well. That's why we are hoping your good suggestions and feedbacks. Okay, dear students, let's talk about the pre-time. Can you guess, dear students? You can see on the screen also, in, on, at, for, since, by, before, after, while. These are some of the, I am not only the prepositions of time, dear students. There are some other prepositions also. During, I am missing some prepositions because we have very short time and we have to do lots of things. That's why my plan is to finish most of the important exercises of the preposition today, and tomorrow we'll go to another topics that will be check questions. That's why just you will look on your books and you can point out some points on your copies. Dear students, I came to the Tarai in 2050 BS. It means in is used before the year, before the month, before the week, before the decades, and before the century. In is used there. Okay. Now on is used before the day. I met her on Monday. And one contrast is here between in and on. That is, if there is only month. For example, I went to Kathmandu in July. We use in. But if there is date and month, dear students, we have to use on. Are you clear? I went to Kathmandu on 7th July. If there is date also and month together, and there is single space, we have to use on. Once again, I visited her in April. I visited her on 9th April. Are you clear? Yes. Another preposition of the time is at. At is used before the certain point of time or festivals. You know, when do you get up, dear students? Okay, I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Do you get up at 5, dear students? Okay, at is used before the certain point of time and will visit at the same. You know that before the festival also we use at. Now another preposition of the time is for. For is used before the period of time in any tense. Okay, we run these virtual classes for about 5 hours. For about 5 hours, because that 5 hours is the period of time, not the point of time. And that's why we use for there. Another time preposition, which is very much used, that is since. And since is used before the point of time, mainly in perfect tense. Okay, I have been teaching in this school since 2050. It means the starting time is the point of time, the year is mentioned there, and that is present perfect continuous tense. That's why since is used there. Another time preposition, dear students, that is by. And you can be confused. By is used for the instrument also. You know, we go to Pokhara by bus. That is the use of the by as the preposition of agent or instrument. But here, my concern is that by can be used as the prepositions of time. Okay, you know, by is used before the point of time in the future perfect tense. You know, I have already mentioned you that the day today is the last day of 2076. So by 2077, Bikram Sambat, by 2077 Bikram Sambat, okay, you will have completed your class 11. Let's be hopeful. You will have completed your class 11. It means that is the point of time in the future perfect tense. We use by in that condition. Now, another 3 prepositions, especially time prepositions, are somehow related to each other. I think you are looking those 3 prepositions on our screen. I'm not sure. Have you seen, dear students? Have you seen or not? Hello? Before, after, and while. Before, earlier than particular time, we use before. After means later than particular time. After, and while indicates the same time, or if the moment is happening at the same time, if something is happening in another side, we use while there. Before you telephone me, I was talking to another friend. Before means in the same way, after you call me, I disconnected other friends. Means after is used later than particular time. And while means if something was happening in one hand. While we are here in this room, you know, audio room or visual room, you are practicing at home, isn't it? So if 2 or more than 2 actions are happening together, we use while, and these are some of the important prepositions of time, dear students. Okay, if you want to write down some important points, you are welcome, dear students. Now, I am leading you to some prepositions of agent or instruments. I have included these 2 points together. And let's be clear, because these prepositions are used not only in the examination point of view, in your daily life also, we have to use the correct English. That's why it will be very useful. By and with are the prepositions of instrument or agent. If the person or moving thing is used as agent, we use by. For example, Munamadan was written or composed by Lakshmi Prasad Devkota, by the agent, but the person is there. Similarly, we go to Butchwal by bus. Okay, that is moving thing. But dear students, with is used if the instrument or equipment is used as agent. I am writing the pen. What do you think? By the pen or with the pen? You are very clear. I am writing with the pen because that is the instrument. Okay, equipments. The farmers are digging the field with the spade, not by the spade, with the spade. And I'm leading you to another important phrasal prepositions, dear students, and that will be the last of the group of prepositions. After that, I will remind you some of the frequently asked questions of prepositions. So let's be careful to these some of the phrasal prepositions. And from the point of the examination, these prepositions are frequently asked in the examination. Keep, if I am saying keep, what are you thinking? Keep on. But in another sense, we can use keep up also. That depends on the sense of the sentence, context of the sentence. Normally, keep on. Duty, is duty. What do you think? In duty, on duty, at duty. She is on duty, on duty. The house was fire. What do you think? In fire, at fire, on fire. You are right, on fire. Similarly, the children are speaking to the contrary, 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 in against of, okay, on the contrary. Similarly, insist on. I am insisting the preposition. In this class today, I am insisting on the prepositions. With insist, normally we use on. Similarly, involve in. Surely our students are involved in learning activities, not sporting activities, not traveling activities. You are engaged or you are involved in learning activities. Thank you. Interested in. We are interested in musics. Okay. Polite in. We use in with polite. Now, don't laugh to the poor people. What do you think? Don't laugh to the poor people. Don't laugh at the poor people. Don't laugh by the poor people. What do you think? Right. Don't laugh at the poor people. Laugh at. Similarly, smile at, point at, shocked at. I am shocked at the news. In the group of phrasal preposition, I am mixing most of the preposition. I cannot say all because there are lots of prepositions which I haven't mentioned here. I have been telling it again and again. Many people are entering the office. One. What do you think, dear students? Many people are entering the office one by one. One by one. Good. Chance. I saved my life. Chance. What do you think? In chance, at chance, or by chance? By chance. In our daily language also, we are using some of the phrasal prepositions. By chance. Similarly, little by little. Little by little. Okay. Another one is with, satisfy with. I am satisfied with my teacher. Satisfied with. Delighted with. You can say, if you are delighted, I am delighted with this virtual class. But I'm not sure either you are delighted or not. I am delighted with. Angry with. Don't be angry to your friends. If that is the question, don't be angry with your friends. Fight with. Similarly, curious about. I am curious about new things. Worried about. Similarly, accused. She is accused of theft. Accused of. Tired of. Similarly, get rid of. Dream of. Consist of. The next of is OFF. I was very tired, so I dozed. Means OFF, doze off. Similarly, take off. Finish off. Pay, P-A-Y, pay. What do you think? Not of, dear students. I want to pay the goods. I want to pay for the goods. Source for new friend. Wait for. Refer to. Refer to, and etc. These are various phrasal prepositions, dear students. Okay, in this class, I have tried to include some of the prepositions for your reminder. Now, in my later part of this class, dear students, I am sharing you some actual problems which are repeatedly asked in SEE papers. So now you have to write down, or you have to note on your copy. You can write on your copy and you can practice at home. If you just listen, my dear students, you can forget, you might forget. But if you note down, okay, and if I get the feedback that you are noting down something, I will slow down my speed in that way. Otherwise, I will tell in the same speed, okay, we want to have your positive and suggestive reactions. Now, some frequently asked questions of prepositions. And in this list, I'm going to share 15 problems for your practice. And after that too, I will give you some exercises here, and you can see on that on your mobile or on your camera or with what instrument you are there. Okay, number one, there is the label to the bottle. Can you share your reactions? Anybody? Hello? Yes. Who is it speaking, please?
One question.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Oops.
Uh, okay, I some of the programs. The bottle. Right. Your guess is right. There is the label on the bottle because that is on the surface, touched on the surface. She applied due to the post of teacher. What do you think? Per, to, at. Okay. Doesn't matter if you are not writing, you can listen and make your mind up. Okay. And you can show your reaction. She applied due to the post of teacher. What do you think? She applied for the post of teacher. Number 3. I have been living in MoneyGram due to 2050 Bikram Sambat BS. From, since, by. Let's think, please. I have been living in MoneyGram due to 2050 BS. What do you
Since
think?
2050. Since 2050.
Excellent. Right. Since 2050 BS. Because that is the point of time and present perfect continuous tense. Good. Next number. The people are sunbathing due to the lake. Let's use your mind, please. The people are sunbathing due to the lake. In the lake, on the lake, at the lake. What do you think? The people are sunbathing due to the lake. Yes. Can you give your reaction? Oh, yes. The people are sunbathing. The boss is about to leave. Anybody, please? Your reaction. I'm waiting your reaction. To leave, for leave, in leave. What do you think? The boss is about to leave. The boss is about to leave, about to leave, because this is phrasal preposition. Number 6, my mother is suffering cold. My mother is suffering cold. From, of, by. Yes, I'm not having your sound, please. Do you show your reaction? Yes.
Yes.
My mother is, yes,
Suffering
please,
from cold.
suffering
From cold.
Suffering from cold. Excellent, you're right. My mother is suffering from cold. Thank you. Number 7, I sat and dozed. Previously also I had given this example, so you remember it very well. I sat and dozed off. O-F-F, off. Good. Yes. Number 8, our school is due to the way to Sankarnagar Banbatika. Okay. Our school is due to the way to Sankarnagar Banbatika. What do you think? At the way, of the way, on the way. Let's be creative, dear students. What do you think? Our school is, yes, I'm waiting your reaction. Our school is on the way to Sankarnagar Banbatika. Number 9, he was born dated 7th July. Not only July, if there was only July, no doubt in July, but there is 7th July. So on, at, in. These are the 3 options.
On 7 July.
On 7th July. Excellent, you're right. Yes. I'm waiting your reaction. Number 10, I prefer tea coffee. What do you think? I prefer tea, coffee. To coffee, in coffee, or for coffee?
For
I
coffee.
prefer tea. No, not for dear students.
Two
But thanks
coffee.
for your attempt. I prefer tea to coffee. Prefer to, okay? That is phrasal preposition. And there is T between prefer and to. Thank you. Let's try and you will get right informations. Number 11. Divide this money, Ram and Sita. The alternations are among, between, by.
Between.
What do you think? Let's be creative. Divide this. What do you think? Ram and Sita, 2 persons are there. So divide this money between Ram and
Sita.
Between, yes, between Ram and Sita. Okay. Who you are speaking, please? Can you give your introduction?
My name is Utsav Pandey.
Hello? Utsav Pandey. From where?
From
Utsav from?
4 number.
Oh, Manigram, 4 number. 1 number
Yes.
8. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. You are welcome. And many other friends are listening to me and other friends. Okay. Let's go to number 12. Are you listening my voice very clearly, Utsav?
Yes, sir. Very clearly.
Is the voice clear today?
Yes, very much.
Thank you. Comparatively, it is clearer than yesterday. And our all will go on in this way. And day by day, our technology is well improved. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Now, I'm continuing from Tilottama. They are debating vein. They are debating vein. At, in, by.
In vain.
They are debating this is phrasal.
In vain.
They are debating at vain, in vain, or by vain.
In vain.
They are debating. Yes.
Yes.
Can
Can you give your reaction?
In vain.
Okay, I'm waiting for reaction. They are debating
By vain.
In vain.
in
In
vain.
vain.
Yes, I want to give you a notice. After the 50 number, I'm giving few minutes for the student.
Mistake. In mistake, at mistake, by mistake. What do you think? The accident was caused due to mistake. Yes, welcome. The accident was caused in mistake. What do you think? At mistake or by mistake? Try to remember. Normally in our speaking English also we are using by mistake. That is phrasal preposition. So the accident was caused by mistake. Number 14. We are worried due to our future. We are worried due to our future. For our future, about our future, in our future. What do you think, dear students? We are worried about our future. And in 15 number, I look forward to getting your reactions. I look forward to getting your reactions in, to, for. Let's think. Let's show your reactions. Yes, Mr. Pandey and others, whoever. You can take part in the conversation to me. I look forward to getting your reactions. What do you think? Anybody? Look forward in, look forward to, look forward for. Let's think. I look forward to getting your reactions. Okay, now dear students, at the nearly end of the class today, I am giving you some problems and you have to write down and just you have to tell the answers now. And tomorrow I will talk about the next grammatical topics that will be tag questions. Okay, you can look on the screen. I'm writing here, fill the spaces using correct prepositions. Have you seen, dear students, on the screen what I'm writing here? Yes. Fill the space using correct prepositions where necessary. It means there are some species where no any preposition is used. I met him last Sunday. Let's think. I met him last Sunday. The alternations are in, on, at, or no preposition. Number second. My class. My class. I was quite active. My class, I was quite active. Okay. At, during, from, to. Okay. I have given 4 alternatives and you have to select the right answer. Similarly, number C. Okay. C is phone Nepali films. Are you looking my letters or not? Dear students, what do you think? Can you see these Yes, yes, I'm listening your sound. Who is there, please? Yes, namaste. Who are you?
Music खाना लेते them it.
Roy is Patsat.
Okay, yes, welcome. Now let's check. I'm ready to check your answers. Okay. I made your last Sunday. What is your answer? In, on, at, or not? Your answer?
बुझे हो गया?
Very attractive. Happy to your answer. I met him during last Sunday.
Last Sunday.
Last one.
Last Sunday. Oh, I'm sorry if I
भने के ने के पनि
met him last Sunday, and there is no preposition.
Can you repeat it?
What do you think?
Sir,
My practice. At my class,
I met him on last Sunday.
from my class to my class. What do you
During my
think?
class, I was quite active.
Good.
During my class.
During my class, I was quite good. Now let's go to number 6. Is I'm waiting your answers.
She is fond of.
He's fond of elephant.
Yes, yes.
He's fond of elephant.
Wonderful.
सबै बोलेर आवाज आएन एउटा बोलाउ न
Fond of.
And बोल दे मेरा. They will arrive here.
They will arrive here
They will arrive
on
by tomorrow.
By tomorrow.
By tomorrow.
Tomorrow. What?
हुन्छ रे.
By
By
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
By tomorrow.
By tomorrow.
No. The alternation is given
यसको
there.
यसको 2 हुन्छ.
Why
Due to
tomorrow?
his carelessness, he failed the exam.
Students, they will arrive here tomorrow.
Each साले चाहिँ each.
He will arrive.
What do you think?
Due is carelessness.
You are going to number
Right here.
I am asking
मैले त त्यही भन्दा due to पछाडिको
They will arrive here by tomorrow.
number G.
By tomorrow.
They will arrive here tomorrow.
By to.
No connection.
We will have finished all the grammars by tomorrow. In that condition,
Sir, what's the rule for no any preposition?
preposition there. And the last number is
आउनु पर्छ खै त होस्ट गर्ने आन्सर आइबे 50 सर
due of
Carelessness.
yes, waiting you.
सुदेव ढाकालाई हेर्दा
Who is carelessness?
Okay. Dear students, thank you very much for your very active participation. It's right answer. Business. Thank you very much. This was for today, dear students.
हो गयो सर
Question text or tag questions. I request all the students that
Okay, this was for today.
this will
Okay,
be
sir, for this
fine.
is for today. कुन पिरियड हुन्छ
अर्को सरा स्पिक मात्रै गरे
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. Good afternoon, Baha.
చదివేలా ఉంటే చదివేలా మార్నింగ్.
Yes, sir.
15 क्लासमा कसरी पढ्नु जस्तै नि
Very clearly